Says I'm live. I am. I am. Sam, I am. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Children of all ages. Welcome to another Plus One Daily, and I'm fired up because it is Monday. I'm recording this on a Monday. Always my favorite day of the week. It's something about the work week and Mondays that gets me fired up. I know it's weird. It's odd because you hear the majority of people that'll say, "Oh, it's Monday blues," and I don't want to go to work, and oh man, if you work for yourself, I mean, every day of the week is awesome, but Mondays are pretty special. It's a pretty special day. It's like you get another work week to work on your goals, work on yourself. It's something about Monday. It's the fresh start, the new week. It's pretty epic. What's going on, Peter? Hello, Nick. So, happy Monday. If you're watching this again on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, happy day. So, I love Mondays. Mondays are great. Ken, don't be a negative Nancy. So, I'm fired up. I'm pumped up. I can't wait to share with you guys something that I've really been wanting to share with you guys for a while now. And it's kind of, we're getting a little in-depth with this. So, it's a little bit different than what we usually talk about. It's, you know how I usually do, 5 things you can do or 3 tips for doing this. This is going deep. This is getting deep. This is getting, what's the words I'm looking for? This is something very near and dear to me, and it's about the people. It's about what fuels this industry, what fuels your business. All the ones and zeros and all the numbers behind doesn't mean a hill of beans, doesn't mean anything without people. And we're going to talk about people. We're going to discuss the different people that you're going to meet on your journey. We're going to talk about what fires them up. We're going to talk about some of the things that you can do right now to kind of, help your business out and help your relationships with the people you do business with each and every day. So I'm going to be completely transparent with this. So bear with me, okay? I have a big problem with stuff, and this is something I need to work on. So this is why I'm actually talking about this, because it's something I need to do. I need to work on more. I have a really big problem with trying to figure out how to fire people up. I really do. I do these shows. I've been doing these shows now for years and years and years, and it seems like I talk about the same things, personal branding, relationship building, social media, list building, all of these things. And while I have a great core group of people like you guys that come each and every day that take part in this, the message to me isn't getting out to where it should. And the reason I truly believe this is because I'm not catering to the desires, the wants, the needs of not necessarily the masses, but of the targets I'm trying to reach. Because each individual is different. There's some people that are fired up and get pumped up about, reading books. I know Nick is one of those guys. I'm one of those guys. I love reading. I love learning new stuff. I can't get enough of it. But a lot of people don't really care. I know some people get fired up about surfing. They'd rather go and surf 50 pages or 100 pages rather than build their lists. That's what fires them up. I know that some people are really pumped up about list building, and some people are really pumped up about personal branding and live streaming, and that's what fires them up. So it's your job kind of as a marketer, as a business person, to know that there's a smorgasbord of people out there, and you might not cater to each and every one, but you gotta know that each individual is different. And the best way you can find out what fires people up is to ask them. Ask them. Ask people, what would you like to learn about? What would you guys like to discuss? What would you guys like to dive into? And when you do that, you start listening more rather than talking more. And again, like I said, I'm being transparent. This is a problem I have. I I got this ego, which is the worst thing for me. It's like my Achilles heel, where I go in and think I know everything. I know everything. I know it. I'll just start talking each and every day when I do these shows. I won't ask people what they want to learn about. I forget that it's the people behind it that matter, not the numbers, not the ones and zeros, not the sales or the marketing. It's the people. So when you're asking people, when you're talking to them each and every day, you're building the relationships, you're getting to listen more than talk more. There's a reason why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. John, take your own advice, shut up once in a while, and start listening to people more. So we got to find out what fires people up, right? Because, achievement and success is different to each individual. What I consider a success or achievement in life or business or whatever might not be exactly what Nick is, and vice versa. Nick might have different views of that. But as a marketer, if you can cater to that feeling of achievement for people, well, why do you think we got badges in the first place? Why do you think our entire business model was based around progressive achievement? Why do you think that? Because we knew that if we could get people feeling that they're achieving something and they see their progress day by day, they're plus oneing each and every day, they'll feel a sense of achievement. They'll feel like they're actually getting somewhere. But see, that might not cater to everybody because, not everybody might want to surf for badges or whatever. Some people might get fired up for reading or learning about marketing or learning about social media or stuff like that. That's fine. As a marketer, your job is to figure that out. It's to figure out what fires people up. The biggest way you can do it is ask them, but also having your ear to the street, having getting a real feel for what people want, what they need, what they like. And if you have this attitude that I've had for years and years and years of I know everything and it's not going to go too well for you. So do as I say, not as I do, right? I mean, this is something, again, I'm being transparent, I need to work on because I have this attitude where, I'm just going to go and talk about marketing. I'm going to talk about color theory. I'm going to talk about whatever instead of asking people, what do you want to talk about? So obviously I'm asking you guys, what do you guys want to talk about for Plus One Daily? What will fire you up? When you feel like you're achieving something, what's something that we can look into? What's achievement for you? And I'm not saying put answers in right now, but most of the people out there have got my email address, so they have me on Skype. It's John Olson is the Skype name. John at timtech.us is my email. I mean, just send me a note. Hit me up and discuss. What do you guys want to be talking about? What do you guys want to get fired up about and learn about? Because we don't know it all. We really don't. And the more that we work together, the more we build that relationship, the more we'll be able to achieve together. So again, this is why I was talking about this show is, again, it's not like a step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a deeper kind of thing I'm trying to get across. I'm trying, again, we're all individuals. It's people before profits. It's kind of the thing the mantra. Is that mantra? Is that the right word? I'm not even sure. It's the saying that I've said. The keys to something that we do, that I really want to hammer home is that we want to deal with the people before the profits. When you take care of people, the profits will be there. So the more that we have that as kind of like our what's the word I'm looking for? Jeez, my mind is everywhere today. It's just like it's everywhere. But the more that we focus on people and put that as our guiding light, kind of like we do that, and we start listening more and asking questions more, the better the profits will be. The more money we will make when we put the people first. So again, here's a little tidbit, I guess. If you've read any of these personal development books or business books, you'll know this, that a lot of people say this a lot, and people love to hear their name. Their name is something really, really powerful to them. So when you're talking to them, when you're talking out loud or whatever, call them by their name. Cue them in. Just say, hey, Ken, what would you like to talk about? Nick, what would you like to talk about? People like that. As silly as that seems, people are, oh, you're patting people on the back when they don't deserve it. That's not the point. The point is just to get them a little fired up, get them interested. If they feel like they're getting noticed, if they feel like they're achieving something, they're a lot more, they're a lot more open to trying new things. They're a lot more free to fail. Because if you fail, you're going to achieve stuff. Anyways, does that make sense? That makes sense. I'm kind of all over the place today. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fired up today. I'm fired up. Love today. Love Mondays. Let me make sure I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, and the big thing is again, hammering this point home is that what might fire up Nick might not fire up Kent. What fires up Henrik might not fire up Leone. Every single person in this business is a different individual, and your job as a marketer is to find out what fires people up. What gets people's gears going? What gets people excited for business? Is it surfing? Is it collecting email addresses? Is it internet marketing, like list marketing? Is it branding? Is it social media? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? What gets people's attention? What gets them excited about it? If you can find that out, if you figure that one out, the world is yours. The world is yours. This business starts opening up more. You start understanding that. The more you put people first, the more that you start catering to what they want, business is good. Life is good. Everything is good. Let's end it with a quote, shall we? I'm just going to open this up. Just going to open it up. I'm reading from the Jim Rohn Treasury of Quotes book, and I just open up page, random quote. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequences of consistently applying basic fundamentals. Jim Rohn. Good stuff. Anyways, listen. You guys are epic, awesome, amazing. Put people first, no matter what. Learn what fires them up. Learn what makes them feel like they're achieving stuff and cater to that. Everything makes sense. Everything is a lot easier in business when you do that. People first, no matter what. Thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. Have a fantastic, good, Gary, I'm glad you got the book. Yeah, we'll do another book giveaway. I'm gonna do another book giveaway. I'm finishing. I read a really cool book this weekend. Tim Tebow's book Shaken was really, really good. Really good read this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do a book review on it or not. But I need to get more book reviews out there on Plus One Daily. So if there's any books that you guys, I know Nick sends me book recommendations all the time. But if there's any books you guys want me to review or anything, drop me a line. If there's anything you guys want to discuss on Plus One Dailies throughout the week, drop me a line. Please do stay in contact with me. Hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Skype, hit me up through email. You guys have got my contact information. I want to hear from you how I can make this show better for you guys. And you guys get, like Peter said, more nuggets, more hardcore nuggets. Hardcore nuggets. I like it. Anyways, thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. Have a fantastic start to your week. Be good to each other. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Ta-ta.